Okay, working on practicing problem for chapter 1 quiz. So, question number 1. Determine if the following is an example of descriptive of or inferential statistics. So real quick to remind you, descriptive when you just collect the data, organize the data, and analyze. Inferential is the one that draw conclusion, okay, making sense out of results. So 85 randomly selected 50-year-old Americans were asked how much money they had saved for their retirement. The average for this respondent was 25,000. The minimum was 0 and the maximum was 1,200,000. Well, I would like to be one of these 1,200,000. Anyway, but this is clearly descriptive, right? It doesn't draw any conclusion, it's just writing down the fact. So descriptive statistics. Bingo. Next one. Determine whether the variable is qualitative discrete, quantitative continuous. So we have weight of your luggage. So first of all, luggage you can count, right? One luggage is two luggages, three luggages, 3 pieces of luggage. Weight also can be counted, but at the same time, it is continuous because you can consider the decimal notation, right? And because we can measure the weight. At this point, it's going to be quantitative continuous, since a variable would yield numbers that measure. So, okay, let me go all of them. We'll see which one. Why the other ones cannot be the answer. So first one, it says qualitative, since this variable would yield categories. We have nothing to do here with categories, so it's not going to be the case. Quantitative continuous, since the variable would yield numbers that count. Not necessarily. Doesn't yield any numbers. It is quantitative and it is continuous only because we can measure. Yield the number that you can measure, not count. Okay? So next, quantitative, since this variable would yield numbers. We already discussed it because it's continuous, because weight can be with decimal points and so on. Question number 3. Okay, let's check this one. Okay. Next one, we need to identify the level of measurements. Level of pain on a scale 0 to 9. Well, 0 to 9, it's going to be ordinal because each pain is unique, and yet you can count 0, 1, 2, 3, right? I would say ordinal. Bingo. Next one. In a study, the sample is chosen by grouping the class by gender, then selecting 10 males and 10 females. When it says grouping by gender, I would think it's going to be either stratified or cluster. Now, based on they didn't include the whole group, I just selected 10 males, 10 females, I'm saying it's a stratified. Bingo. In a study, the sample is chosen by choosing every fifth person on the list. This is straightforward. It's a systematic because every fifth person. Okay. A teacher would like to investigate whether meditation can increase students' grades on final exam. Okay. The teacher select half of the students at random. Well, if it's select at random and then tell them to meditate before, that already I don't even need to continue reading. So I would say it's experiment because it's make them to do something, right? It is an experiment. And here also experimental or observation. A study took a group of adults and randomly divided them into two groups. One group was told to only drink water after workout. So it is clearly going to be experimental because they tell them what to do. They don't just observe. Okay. While the other group was given direction to drink not only water to recover from workouts. So this is experimental, I insist. Okay. And question number 8. A pharmaceutical, this one already open. The pharmaceutical company created a drug that is supposed to lower the risk of heart disease. After a series of clinical trials in 31 patients, it was determined that it lowers the risk of heart disease by 62%. And the cost of production is $2 per dose. Okay, I don't even need to continue. Do the drug trials have statistical significance? Yes. And the trial has practical significance? Yes, because the fact is on the face. But why they have statistical significance? Because this is not, the result is not, it's not done by accident. They provided the experiment and they got the result. That's why it can make statistical significance. Okie dokie. This is your exam. Now you have what to work on.